Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married. I did not want to get married, and I did not agree with the institution of marriage. Gag is I still don't agree with the institution of marriage, but in those videos, I made caveats under certain circumstances, like if you plan on having children, if you plan on living together, if you plan on buying property together, those are the situations where marriage does make sense. I don't think you should feel like getting married.
She said that she said that, yeah, she did advocate that marriage is slavery, right? Because of course marriage is slavery, and working a 9 to 5 is freedom, of course. But she also said that she put caveats that you should get married if you're going to own property together. Why do you need to get married? Like Andrew Wilson makes the argument all the time. Marriage is a religious commitment. What can you have getting married that you can't have just being together? That you can't make legal agreements to be together. It's completely and utter bullshit. You do not need to be married. You do not need the reason of we're going to own property together, therefore we must get married. This it's not true. It's not true. You don't need marriage for that.
Marriage is a milestone that you must make in your life to feel like an accomplished person. I don't think it's an accomplishment. I don't think as women you should feel pressured to get married because when women are
And the whole thing about advice like this, right? That she advocates to to other women not to get married, and then she ends up getting married. This is a mating strategy. It's a mating strategy, right? When you look at women, when you go to a salon, for example, my girlfriend, she has long, beautiful hair. I think her hair is gorgeous. I love her hair. Yeah, I do. Okay, you gonna call me a simp? Call me a simp. I love her hair. But anyways, like she will go. So women will go to a salon, and then other women will tell her, "Well, you need to cut your hair. You will look so much prettier with your haircut." And then the woman saying these things are less attractive than the woman with the longer hair. Well, obviously, this is a mating strategy. They want to cut the competition. So also, when you look at women that say that dating older men gives them the ick, ew, icky, icky, you're 18, 30, 40, so disgusting, right? So they get the ick. Now, the funny thing is that women like this, when they were 18, when they were 19, 20, 21, they were dating the men that were in the 30s, late 20s, right? But now they're advocating that you shouldn't do it. Why? Because they're going for that same dating pool. So they are competing with you for the same men that they want. You understand? This is just the main strategy, right? They're competing with you for the same man that they want. So how better than to eliminate the competition? If you can't compete, you just eliminate the competition. Why compete when you can just eliminate? Right. So what they do is they'll try to tell women, giving them hardware advice, as women do. Women give each other hardware advice. They will tell other women, well, yeah, that's disgusting. That's icky. Gives me the ick. Try to make younger women not want to date older men, but the same older men that they want to date. Right? This is being strategy, right? That's all it is. They're lowering the competition. Let me lower the competition so I can get married. That's it.
pressure to get married, they end up in bad situations. I am in a good situation, and I cannot tell you all of the details of the situation I'm in because now the situation I'm in involves another person. So I have to maintain privacy around my relationship, and I will be even more stringent about that.
But I'm be real curious. Like if she's saying, "Oh, I don't want to share private, intimate things about my life," I'm fine with telling you bitches not to get married, but don't ask me any personal questions, right? Like how I met this guy, what qualities he had, what did he have any virtue, character, where did I meet him, things about his family, like these are things that would help, right? That would help women find a good man. right? She doesn't share these things. Hey, ladies. So I know I told you, like, imagine she said, hey, ladies, I know I fucking lied to you and told you that marriage is slavery, right? but working is not, obviously, right? You know, having a husband, slave master, your boss, no, that's just might be a potential love or something. I don't know, right? So imagine if she would have came out and said, "Yeah, ladies, I did say don't get married, but I changed my mind. You know, I met this great guy, and you know what? These are qualities that you should look for in a man, or these are red flags you should avoid, whatever the case is." But instructing and giving good advice, solid advice to women, no, of course not. She didn't apologize for it. You know, so suppose I was reading that there were women in the comments on her TikTok complaining that I had an engagement. I called it off because of you, because of your advice. Oh my god! And this is why the whole thing that women are very susceptible to propaganda. You understand? They're very susceptible to propaganda. They're the most agreeable. The studies already been done on this. Psychologically, women are the most agreeable, so they're more easy to manipulate and propagandize. Which is why I'm against having my girlfriend, you know, dressing provocatively, either online, especially online, but also in public, because being that they're more easy to be propagandized, there's more easier to be seduced. So it's easier for a woman to be seduced and to be deceived because they are the weaker sex, obviously. So when a woman dresses provocatively, like I don't want that, because then if a woman dresses provocatively, she's enticing and making men lust over her. This is why I personally wouldn't want my woman to dress very provocatively outside, because then you open up the gates, the floodgates of her being seduced or being deceived in that way. But anyways, that's a little sidetrack. That's not really the point of this video.
About that going forward.
Oh, that was it. That was the end of the video, and there was nothing here of substance that she shared. She didn't apologize to the woman that took her advice. She didn't provide any great insights. Well, this is what you should look for. This is why I changed my mind. No, nothing of substance that you can actually. There was no meat to the bone, just bones. And yeah, this is just horrible advice. This is the type of advice that like, no one hates women more than other women. You know what I mean? Nobody hates women more than other women, right? Women give each other the worst fucking advice. Like, one thing you notice, I'll end the video with this, but you know what I noticed when there's a fat woman, she's on social media and she's posting photos, right? And she's not famous and she's just fat, right? Unattractive. Who are all the women hyping up in the comment section? Other women. Oh, slay, girl. Oh, you got that, girl. Oh, damn, girl. Right? It's just other women hyping up a fatty because they know that this woman is absolutely no threat to them getting the man that they want. So they encourage that. You're not competition. You're removing yourself as a competitive woman to get the man that I want. Great. Perfect. Perfect. Keep going, girl. Slay, girl. Slay, girl. Oh, my God.